Hello, welcome. This is Heart of the Moon. Happy birthday, Pisces. This is going to be your birthday reading for the third Decante of your season. If you were born on March 11th through March 20th, then this birthday reading is for you, with influences from Cepheus the King and the sub-ruler Pluto, key words, vision, and expression. So without further ado, let's get into it. I hope everyone's doing well. And vision and expression, it's a masculine type of energy. And Cepheus the King, the constellation of Cepheus the King, it's made up of two shapes. One is a square shape. That's a masculine type of energy. And the other shape is a triangle. A triangle is a direction and movement. So Jupiter's energy is very influential in this constellation and in the third Decante of your season. But vision and expression, we're not going to, only you know your vision, so, and expression, we can't read your mind, so, but what we can do is, maybe we can point out, maybe Spirit can help us point out any blockages towards that vision and moving out into a clear direction. Maybe Spirit can give us some insight, give us a heads up, clear up any misunderstandings. All right. And actually, Decante is actually a derivative of Decantes. Okay? And decans, there's Decantes, and then there's decans. So decans is actually a derivative of Decantes as well. So Decante is a derivative of those two words. So we're putting our faith in you. You get the idea. All right. So we're actually going to do a derivative of, well, that being said, we're actually going to be doing a derivative of the Hourglass Spread and see what's at the heart of the matter. Maybe Spirit can give you some insight on finding a vision and an expression, finding a vision for yourself, and moving with clear direction as your expression outwards. So we're going to be doing the first four cards of the Hourglass Spread. We're going to have two cards here, and a card in the middle. And that's going to be what's at the heart of the matter. All right. First, we're going to do some tea leaf cards. We'll pull three cards for you. All right. That vision could be really big. Fish. It's about cosmic love. All right. See if we can make the fish's journey a little bit more insightful. All right, let's tap into some lighthearted energy here. There's one. And actually, that's Neptune's energy right there. Neptune is like a mediator between the subconscious and the conscious. And that's where our visions and our dreams can kind of float up to the surface with Neptune's energy. So Jupiter and Neptune and Pluto play a big role in Cepheus the King. The constellation of Cepheus the King. Because that, if something comes into our awareness, it's the dance between the subconscious and the conscious. And the subconscious is Pluto, and the conscious is Jupiter. And then we have this mediator, Neptune, which acts like almost like a bridge between the subconscious and the conscious. So there's Pluto and Neptune and Jupiter working together. And then if a vision bubbles up to the surface, we can have a clear direction. And that clear direction could be moving out into the unknown. Again, which is Pluto's energy. Into the mysterious world of the unknown. And then there again, there's Pluto's energy right there. All right. So let's put this. So this is going to be the cartomancy part. And Spirit is going to help us, please. Well, you're okay, ready? Well, what's what come out? Lots of water. Right there. Wow, embracing our own truth and creating something in the energy of love. Beautiful. All right, now we're ready, Spirit. Those are beautiful energies. I don't know, it's really tempting. All right, Spirit. So our first card is going to be here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and in the middle is going to be at the heart of the matter. All right. So it's like in the Hourglass Spread. We're going to have what's at the heart of the matter, but there's going to be two lines of 3-card narrative. All right. Now we're ready, Spirit. So one card. Okay. Let's make it easy. 1, 2, 3. Let's make it easy for ourselves. Okay. We'll run with you. Okay, now we just need one more, please. All right. See? That 7 wanted to come out. Okay, we'll go with it. We'll take that hint. Thanks, Spirit. All right. So there's a derivative of the Hourglass Spread. And an Hourglass Spread is really it's an information spread. It's finding out information to give us a snapshot, a really broad stroke of the energies, what could be the energies out there. But also a nice spot is that what's at the heart of the matter. Okay, so, and like I said, you only know your vision, so really it's going to be like an information spread. All we really need to do is get some information, get some insight for you. All right, 2 cards. All right, there's the 2 fish right there. Let's go with that. Let's go with that theme right there. They wanted to pop out right there. All right, we'll run with it. All right, what's in door number 1? Teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Alrighty. Take whatever resonates with you. We're all in charge of our own energy, so could be platonic or not. Take whatever resonates with you. We are all in charge of our own energy. Love brings in choice. All right, there's a teapot right there. And that's some beautiful energy even around Sagittarius. It's just really Sagittarius type of energy. Beautiful. All right. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Oopsie. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. It can't be any of our viewers, can it? Someone's being mule, unwilling to change. What's yeah, that could be your choice. The fish is all about choice. These two fish is all about choice, right? You know what? Maybe that could be an idea. That could be a heads up of what could be stopping a vision for us from coming in. All right. Tent. Temporary situation. A temporary situation. Okay, yeah. And that's another point, too. That's another point. The fish energy is actually a temporary energy. It's a really good point, Spirit. And we have it's actually a beautiful day. We get the window wide open, so you could hear some stuff that we usually don't hear. All right. So tent. Yeah, that's actually the fish energy, you know. If you've heard the fish, the dragon, and love spread, the fish and dragon energy are temporary energies. So this expression, this energy of expression, maybe, may not come around. As often as we think. All right. All right, so let's what we got here. This is a beautiful energy. This is the zero. This is actually this is beautiful. This is the zero. This is going in and finding a vision for ourselves, finding going to a simpler version of ourselves and looking at things. It's like the Fool card. Looking at things in a new light. Overturning convention. Overturning the way things are. Overturning the way things should be done. That gets turned over in the zero. And in order to do that, we do that, or Spirit invites us to do that, to find a new vision for ourselves. Find something new for ourselves. It could be anything. It could be self-love. It could just be bringing balance into our lives. Anything. There it is. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so what's this card? Okay. Four of fire. Now this card keeps popping up. This is a beautiful energy. 4 of fire. Wow. This is a Leo type of energy. This is laying a foundation. Laying a strong foundation. It's the number 4, right? It's a Leo card. It's a Leo. This has the energy of the fixed Leo. And that's definitely... this fits in well with the energy of Cepheus the King. Of a masculine type of energy. The 4. And look at the energy on that. She has her vision. She's got a vision right there. She's aiming for it. She's aiming her arrow. Let's take a look. Yeah. She's aiming her arrow straight towards her vision. That's fire. Her own fire. Her own direction. Wow. And this is beautiful because this is the zero. This is the zero, and this is almost like a step outwards from this. Once we've gotten a clear vision for ourselves, this is like a step outwards. We're ready. The zero, and then we have the one, right? A one is an expression. One can be simplified down as an expression. Wow, okay. So what's, but that doesn't, we have one more card that tells the whole story here, okay? What's this? Yeah, there's the one. Wow. This is, an expression. Yeah, this is this is not a big bang, but this is more or less captures the energy of an individual or independence. This actually holds the 0 and 1. This right here. This is number 10. This is the 0 and 1. So in this case, this could be a 1 right here. So there's the 0 and there's the 1. Actually the 10 actually captures everything. Conveniently captures everything. We have the 1 and we have the 0 and then the 1. But in this case, I'm taking it as the 1, as an expression outwards. But this is mainly the energy of the vision of what could be preventing a vision for the fish. So this is actually the square. You know, this is actually a building up really a vision for itself right here in this energy. So this could actually be the 0. This could be actually the 0. This is for sure the 0. But this could actually be a 0 too, going in this direction right here, going inside. And it's diamonds. So it's making an expression out in the real world. All right. Thank you, Spirit. The 7 of Hearts. This is spiritual. This could be truth. Aligning with our emotional truth. Aligning with our emotions. Aligning with our truth. And this could be also spiritual healing as well. That's definitely a heads up. Spiritual healing, for sure, can lead us in the direction of a vision for ourselves. Spiritual healing right here. Because it leads us towards the 7, our own truth. It leads us to some kind of truth about ourselves. In this spiritual healing. There it is. Okay. That's big. Wow. See, yeah, there's the Four of Clubs again. This is the Four of Fire. This is basically this card. These two cards are basically the same. This is again, yeah. This is laying the foundation, and spiritual healing could have something to do with it. Spiritual healing, laying the foundation for that vision for ourselves, then we can make that expression. We can have a clear direction with that arrow. This is steady progress. Laying a foundation, like steady progress. Beautiful. So there's our other narrative right here. There's some spiritual healing. Will help clear blockages and truth about ourselves and a situation can come into focus. Some spiritual healing. And that can help lay the foundations for us right here, and here. This is basically a double confirmation from Spirit. This is a big message from Spirit. It's laying the foundations right here. And that starts from going within, having some spiritual healing. Us. There's a group dynamic, but there also needs to be an us in there as well. An I, which is individuality. Okay, but we're only getting half story here. So what's the other part of the story right here? Oh, 3 of Fire. Three of Fire. Yeah, 3 of Fire right here. Beautiful. The 3 of this is the 3 of Fire, and then we have the 4 of Fire. That's a narrative. There's our narrative right here. That goes in. That's part of the narrative. Wow. We go into these types of energies right here. Going within. Right here. And that helps to build a foundation for us. Well, that actually we have this card now. So this 3 actually is a, once we've catch our breath, we can make that step outwards in this 3 of Fire type of energy right here, and then that helps us on the way to lay a strong foundation for us in our own spiritual energy, right? After some spiritual healing. This is the clubs is also social type of energy. This could be launching a new business right here, laying a foundation. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's see what the fire here. 338. To 38. Action, yeah. Implementation, exploration, expression, energy, work hard. And necessary sacrifice, experiment, practice, and refine. Step out into the great unknown and trust. That's what we just, exactly. That's all part of that square energy of, that's all the part of the energy of Cepheus the King. He's making that step outwards into the great unknown, into the great unknown of Pluto. Put your objectives first. Have you lost your direction? Let's just go briefly through this. Do you have an idea or creative venture that you would like to implement? The Three of Fire represents the necessary sacrifice that is maybe required when we act on our goals and objectives. When we first begin to act, we often find ourselves exploring the paths walked by those who came before us in order to discover and determine the best way to implement our ideas. However, that same exploration can inspire new ideas that break with tradition because something old has been reimagined and expressed by a mind with a unique perspective to make it relevant in the present. There it is. Finding our own truth about the situation. Walking in our own truth, right? Exploring the truth about other things, but really finding our own truth right here. And spiritual healing. And that could involve sacrifices, right? Spiritual healing involves sacrificing because we get lighter, right? This is this type of energy. When we go in, when we go within, with the zero. And find a vision for ourselves. And that's where Neptune's energy can come in handy for us. Because Neptune's energy is about exploring dreams. He's the mediator between our subconscious and conscious. That's the energy where we can go... That's the energy of Neptune. He lends his energy for us so we can do that. So a new dream can come up and bubble up to the surface. Beautiful. Something like this, right? Okay, that's the Three of Fire. Enough said about that. Four of Fire. Action. Focused energy. Increased skill. Yeah, so it's just to really step outwards from the Three of Fire. It's laying more of the foundations. Focused mind, emotion, and deliberate action. Establish a good work ethic. Establish a creative process. Be willing and prepared. Pay your dues. Or something is falling short of its target. There's another... and that was really basically the intention of this reading, is to see if we can highlight anything that could be making that arrow fall short of our target, right? And yeah, that could be, well, Spirit had something about, some good advice about, following someone else's footsteps. We that's our choice, but Spirit is saying, follow in your own footsteps. There's another choice too, right? It's all by choice. And, yeah, something falling short of its target could be something spiritual, right? Maybe looking into some spiritual healing for ourselves. Also, what's this? The mule energy comes up. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay. Haven't we all been through this type of energy before? I'm just saying. All right. The 4 fire is symbolic of focused mind, emotion, and deliberate action that, once applied, lend impetus and momentum. Beautiful, and that's a beautiful energy, type of energy. Now, this is the square, right? This is only the one part of Cepheus the King. The second part is that expression outwards, right? But only you, but actually, like I said, only you know your vision, and only you know your style of expressing yourself, right? And we could use that momentum to give us that send-off. The 4 of fire is symbolic of focused. Okay, I already read that, yeah. It means acting with both skill and accuracy and establishing a work ethic or creative process that is a reflection of both. It is about focusing on the task at hand, making it the center of our attention, and not allowing distractions to cause us to lose sight of our target or objectives. The 4 of fire represents showing discipline by devoting regular time and energy to repeated practice and application, which in turn increases skill and ability, and in doing so make one's actions more confident and therefore faster. Goals manifest fastest, and outcomes are achieved with less energy wasted. With time and practice, a process can become as natural as breathing, and mistakes become fewer. All right, yeah, and there's another, maybe you've already done this type of work, right? And it's just a matter of focusing. And focus and discipline, right? There's another thing that could prevent us from making that expression outwards or finding a vision for ourselves, of making, getting that fear, focusing on that vision and getting it off the ground, right? All right. All right, so we are going to go into the unknown a little bit. And this is another deck. This is called the Nomadic Oracle deck. And the artwork really intrigued me. And it's really expressive, and it's really eclectic as well. It's really, it's light and dark. It goes from one extreme to another, light and dark, and captures everything in between. Although I've only kind of gone through this deck really briefly, I haven't really used it. But I did buy it a few months ago. Probably like 6 months ago I bought it. And, let's step into that unknown. Step into Pluto's world. All right. So this is going to be, well, thank you, Spirit, for the cards. And, yeah, this is going to be an overall feeling. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Almost. And also look in and explore the first and second Decante of your season, because they're going to resonate. Even if you were born on the third Decante, for sure, there's a strong possibility that the first you're going to resonate with the third, the energies of the first and second Decantes of your season. It's like a process. So if a vision is not becoming, or if the energy of Cepheus the King is not bubbling up to the surface or manifesting for yourself, go and research the first and second Decantes of your season. And maybe it could give you some insight. All right, so what's this card right here? Spirit, thank you, Spirit. Water. The elements and spirits. Water. So this is beautiful. This is definitely Pisces energy right here. This is beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, I love that. I was really attracted to the artwork here. Really, really captures all these different types of feelings. And there's symbolism there as well. Wow, this is beautiful. This is actually the energies that we just been talking about. This is this could be a really good representation of Cepheus the King, the spirit of Cepheus, right here. Here we have Jupiter. Now, something comes into awareness. If something comes into our awareness, if it comes from our subconscious, then it's going to be really potent. That awareness is going to be potent. That comes from our inner light, from our third eye, that goes into the energy of Pluto. So this awareness, if it comes from our third eye, it's going to be potent. And here's Pluto. Well, actually, yeah, here's Pluto right here. This is actually it captures the energy of what we just talked about, the rulers. Here's Pluto's energy right here. That could be the subconscious right here, the third eye, our inner light. And here's Jupiter awareness right here. Here's Jupiter's awareness. And in the middle, right here, it's Neptune. Neptune is the mediator. Neptune is this energy right here. Here's Jupiter's energy. Here's Pluto's energy right here in the underworld. And all around it is Neptune's energy right here. So Neptune is the mediator between Jupiter and Pluto, the third eye. And it's really it's really indicative of the energy of Cepheus the King as well, because here's our awareness. Here's something when the conscience and the conscience and the subconscious meet, vision comes into our awareness, and here's our expression, right? We have a vision. A vision has come into our awareness, which is Jupiter's energy right here, and then that expression outwards right here, in this direction, in the direction into the unknown, right? And that expression is a masculine type of an expression. So here's there's a kind of like a step outwards right here from here into Pluto's world again, into the unknown, out into the universe of the dark energy of the universe, which could be Pluto's world. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So let's so spirits, the elements, and spirits. Wow. 60. Let's see what else I can. This is really this is a beautiful card. See, yeah. All right, the elements and spirits of water. The companion to discernment, the sense of taste. Incoming opinions and preferences, the thinking of other people. The card is neutral, leaving it to the reader, the situation, and the rest of the spread to determine to what extent these influences may be beneficial. Beautiful. This is a neutral card. Beautiful. And that's a beautiful type of energy. This is the type of energy that we're in, because this reading was meant to be neutral, because we don't know your vision, and it's really up to your discernment. And that's the energy of the fish for sure. That's this type of energy right here, because that's the consciousness. That's your subconscious, and that's your that's your conscience and subconscious, and in the middle is Neptune's world, and it's really up to you for you to decide. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna read see if anything resonates with you. The creative, a blending of wisdom from sources beyond the self, will help to raise awareness towards new levels of understanding. Okay, and that's what Spirit said too. And that is gaining information, and that's basically our first impulse, is to gain some information about other people. And that can raise our consciousness for sure. That's like the hangman type of energy. It's basically raising our awareness, expanding our consciousness, expanding our awareness. There, the overview. Free-flowing conversation at all frequencies ensures that the thinking of others doesn't become overwhelming. You might feel that your voice is being drowned out, although other information streams could be more subtle. Other information streams, like your subconscious. or just having those personal one-on-one conversations, right? Earth, the on point. Practical solutions are contained in the opinions of other people and even pixie suggestions with magical intent. However, it may be a far more mundane intrusion which demands your attention. This might not be a case of going with the flow, so be careful not to get swept away. The undercurrent, water. This can be a meeting of minds or a clash of ideologies. The indications are that a strong opinion could try to influence the situation. It will be up to you to decide on its value. Really, you know your best. Only you know your best. Know yourself best. Only you know yourself best. I mean, that we can have this watcher type of energy. And someone could be a watcher. We can be a watcher for ourselves, obviously, with this type of energy, Jupiter's energy. And but we really know our vision the best, know ourself the best with the subconscious. But someone can be a watchtower for us, can insert their opinion, right? And we may be tempted to go over to that opinion instead of our own opinion, right? So we can be a watchtower for ourselves, but someone else can insert their opinion, right? And be a watchtower for us. We can use our own discernment. The receptive, fire. The mental and emotional energy of others is in your receptive. Be aware of how their thoughts and feelings affect your reactions. Are you being guided or provoked? Maybe this aids your purpose. However, it is possible that other people are trying to manipulate or condition you, perhaps without being fully aware of it themselves. So there's another heads up. If those things resonate with you, there's another heads up that could influence your vision for yourself. Right? Those are all the things that could influence your that direction outwards, right? Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. So here's if you can take a look at that energy. See what I mean? Well, it's our interpretation of that card. You can have certainly a different interpretation, but this is what we're seeing anyways. And really, it is a neutral card. Beautiful. It's a really beautiful neutral card. It's really up to you. But we're inserting our opinion in this card. We're just giving you our interpretation of this card, and our interpretation is, you can take it or leave it, is Jupiter. Could symbolize Jupiter's conscience. This could symbolize Pluto's third eye, and all the world in between is Neptune. And Neptune is like a mediator between our conscience and subconscious. All right. Well, thank you, Spirit. If you were born, and happy birthdays to y'all, the fish in your season. If you were born on March 11th through March 20th, then this birthday reading is for you. The birthday reading for the third Decante of your season, with influences from Cepheus the King, sub-ruler Pluto, Key words: vision and expression. Thank you, Spirit. Take care, and God bless.